doing it again. We're talking to ourselves. I am stressed? Question mark. I think this is a period pimple, but it has been staying here for the longest time. I am not a professional. Please do not use this video as a guide to putting on makeup. That did not do anything. Okay. Anyways, how's everyone doing? I feel so weird talking to myself. There's another person in this room, and I'm over here like, hi, how is everyone? Gosh, being a YouTuber is weird. Anyways, I decided to come on today because I'm gonna fold my legs. Well, I'm just gonna fold the one. I decided to come on here today because I feel like a lot has happened. Kinda, not really. As you can see, our room is changing. I should probably do like a vlog on that. But I mean, we're basically almost done. So I don't know if you want to. I also never showed you guys my room, so I don't know if that makes any sense. But anyways, I feel like my YouTube is starting to become diaries, which I'm totally fine with. I don't really care. It's something to put myself out there in a sense of speaking about my thoughts, and whoever cares to listen, hey, how are you? But also, like, I don't know, it's more so for me to remain calm. Anyways, so we're gonna do a little bit of makeup today. Sailor Moon again because I love her. We're not gonna go crazy like before because I look like a tropical bird. We're gonna go a little crazy because I mean, I don't know how you can make anything normal out of all of this. Like, you just have to go all out with all these colors. Like, how can you not, you know? You can go simple, but like with my eyes and my skin tone, you just can't. So we're gonna go a little crazy, but we thought about this. And by thought about this, we thought about it 10 minutes ago. So here we go. Yeah. I'm gonna go back with the yellow again because I just love the yellow so much. Like, you guys don't understand. I'm sorry I keep looking at myself instead of you guys, but you know, life. You gotta think about yourself sometimes. And that's kind of like what we're going for with today's topic. Well, we don't really have a topic, but it's more so like, you know, overall theme for what we are going to talk about today. So anyways, remember how last time I was like, I'm just trying to be me and just put my music out there and all that good stuff. Oh my god, I just love this yellow. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna cry. It's called Justice, by the way. Yeah. So last time I was like, I'm just trying to do me and focus on myself and figure myself out and spirituality, and we're going to multitask and all that stuff. Well, all of that is kind of thrown out the window. So a little thing about me is, I mean, I've mentioned it in the last Get Ready With Me rant situation, life catch up, whatever you want to call it. But I mentioned that, like, when I go into something, is that an eye booger? It feels like an eye booger. It's probably not an eye booger. It was. And I mentioned that I like invest myself too much in other things besides like the actual things that I want in life, because you know, the way I grew up, and just limiting myself to things because of fears and doubts and stuff like that. That sounds terrible, but it's true. Anyways, so I have decided to not throw all that out the window, but in a sense of like how would I put it? Like I really want to focus on myself and just myself. That's weird to say because I'm still doing what I have been doing, which is, you know, doing the same mundane physical things of life at home. And yeah, but I feel like this time I am more so like working on myself and what I want to do, instead of just being like, okay, well, we have this task to do today, but it's not like a thing where it's like it's not like a thing I want to do. It's like something that I have to do because it's something that I've always been doing every day, a chore, like, you know, taking care of those things, you know? But not like, oh, today we're going to write in our journal and we're gonna do some meditations, or we're gonna do it outside, like nothing like that. So, you know, just everyday mundane things. How did I get to this part? My brain is literally like a goldfish right now. Yeah. So I decided to throw all of that out the window. I mean, I'm still doing those things, but like when I do those things, I like, okay, it's time to take a break, and then I go eat, and then I watch TV, and then I like watch TV for like 5 hours, and then it's like, you know, not ideal, you know. I could be doing other things that would benefit me in my spare time. So now I'm like trying to use all the spare time that I have to be like, hey, I'm writing and trying to come up with more song ideas. I'm starting to get worried that I'm talking about my makeup right now. I'm starting to get worried that I might go crazy again because this yellow is so nice, but like I wanted it to be like kind of focused here only, but because it's like starting to spread to the middle, I don't think I can add another color, because I was gonna add 3 colors, but no, I think I can't do that, but that's okay. That is a-okay. Yeah, so now after, on days where I do watch my niece and busy house chore days, after she goes home and gets picked up and we clean up and everything, and then I go upstairs and I'm just like, oh my god, that was such a tiring day. Okay, now it's time to take a break and go on YouTube or watch TV. I still do that because I need a break, but also at night, where I'm usually oddly awake still, not doing anything but just on my phone. I told myself beforehand when I left my job that I was going to use all of that time to just, you know, how everyone else just like grind through at night. I look scary doing that. And just be like, we're gonna do it. I have not been doing that, but now I am. And I feel more complete, and I feel more like satisfied with my day and with myself. Like, I feel like for the past couple months, it's just been like, I'm trying to hone in on myself and like write more music and like do all this, and on days where I have off, but at the same time, like, I'm also going to help out my mom and like take care of my niece and all that stuff. But like literally it's just been like that has been occupying my brain so much that I have not been like really like looking after myself or doing things that I want to do, because it's like you do this and then take a break, and then that break becomes like I'll do it another day. And that is like one of my weaknesses, where I just kind of just push it off to the side and not go after, but just procrastinate. And yeah. And I feel like I read somewhere that I think it was one of the spiritual awakening books, but it's one of those things that I have in my chart where that is one of my weaknesses, where my laziness comes in because of fears of doing those things, like I guess them not turning out great, or just in general, like I don't know what it's called, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so I've been noticing that I've been doing that a lot, and I don't want to like fall into that, because I always fall into that, and it's been like repeating for like the past 3 years, or really all my life really. So now I'm like, I don't want to do that, because every time I do that, then I'm like, I push it off to the side, I keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it, and then I get to the point where it's like, okay, I'm not really getting anywhere at the moment, so I just need to like find like a stable, real thing to like keep me connected with the world, but it still in a way makes me lazy from doing what I want to do and gets in the way of that. So I just keep piling on more stuff to distract me, in a sense. So I'm trying to like clear whatever is in my way to just really like force myself to focus on myself. What the heck is this in my eyeball? Did I get it? I think I get it. But yeah, so there's that. I have not been doing that. The whole like sitting around thing, like, you know, the everyday thing. I'm gonna go in with I wanted to do like a purple, but now I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with this one, and I'm gonna try to like make I was gonna do a wing, but now I think I might want to like do like that kind of thing, but like kind of blur it out on the outside. I wish I had a fluffy brush. Excuse me. Anyways, yeah. This color is called Luna. Oops. I don't know if you can really see anything. Okay, well, it'll come through. Yeah, so what was I saying again? So I have been, when at nights when I'm like, when around the time where I'm like usually like cleaning up and just gonna go off to bed, I usually just stay where I'm at, and I just like turn on my laptop and I start trying to like put stuff together in GarageBand and figure things out, which is a little frustrating, but also like it's a frustrating that I am worth to go through, because it's something that I want to make good, and it's not like something that I have to do that I have no clue what I'm doing. I mean, I have no clue what I'm doing, but at the same time I do. It's a lot of trial and error, but it's fun at the same time, so I enjoy it. It's not tiring or anything, so I'm coming to enjoy that. It's not anything that I've really done before though. So I mean, before I used to do that on my iPad, but you're limited to so much when you're on like your mobile devices than on like an actual laptop or computer, because you get more options on a laptop and computer than you do on your mobile devices because they're so small of storage space. So I'm discovering a lot more about that. Ooh, maybe I should put like a silver line here. That'd be cool. Yeah. I don't know if you can see the triangle. I think you can. And that has been fun so far. Before I told you guys that I was gonna do like home care and stuff, but it has been honestly so frustrating. I don't know how people do it. Like I'm not in it. I have not applied or anything. I was trying to. I was looking. It has been frustrating. The government is really like confusing and has a lot of like, it's like going through a maze. And honestly, I was just so frustrated at just that. And it just like, even just looking for it made me like kind of frustrated, because I was just like, I don't understand how like so many people have this job, but like why is it so hard to find like just an application on the internet? Maybe it's a sign. Just me saying it out loud, I just feel like it's a sign that I don't need to. I'm confirming it for myself right here, right now. Oof, I think I made this one too big. Or maybe I made this one too big. I kind of like this one. It's like soft. See, this is what I get for going overboard. But I'm not a makeup person. I am doing this because it's fun and I feel like it. So anyways, I have been not looking at that. I have literally what I've said earlier. I have just been doing what I normally do, and whatever time I have, any break time I have, I will try to do something that just makes me feel better and just gets me through the day, and work on my stuff if I can. But the thing is that when I work on my stuff, I have to be like not motivated, but like inspired. I have to be like in the mood. Like it just has to come to me. Like, I don't know how else to put it. And then other times I'm just like, you know, I have to force myself to be like, listen, you got a free day. You could be doing this. And I have to force myself to like be creative, which is also very important because practice makes perfect. This is such a tacky wing. Like, do you see this? Why? Why do I do this, you know? I really don't understand. This one looks more purple than this one, but I don't know. It tickles. So yeah, I've decided not to look into that. Like, I just stopped searching because it was already taking so much of my mind. Like, it was so frustrating, and I hate being frustrated about something like I don't know. Like, if I don't want to do it, if I'm being forced to do it, and if I don't know anything about it and I have to like go and like look into it, just saying all that just makes me feel so restrained and drained, and I feel like I have like someone's hand around my throat just thinking about it. Like, it just makes me so frustrated. So I literally was like, I was about to do it because I think I was like literally there at that line. Like, I finally found like the thing that I was looking for. for how to apply and all that. And then I literally was like just reading about it, and I was like, I guess that is second guessing about what the application needed and stuff. And I was just like it all came, and I was just like, okay, this is what it is. And I was just reading through it just to make sure before I like go in and be like, hey, so I need to do this. And they're like, okay, do you have these things? And then I'm like, oh, I did not know. And in those parts, I was just like, what is it that they need? What are the requirements? And then just that coming back again, I was like very frustrated, and I was just like, you know what? And then a wave came over me, and I was just like, just don't do it. And then I was like, whoa, okay, I'm not. And then immediately I just felt like a whole bunch of weight lifted off me. Like I just felt so much happier. Like the days going by, I was just feeling more clouded and drained, and just like I just felt so gray. And then the moment when I decided just give up and just turn it off, like shut it down, close the laptop, and just be like, don't even. And I was just like, well, like, it sounds very simple, but it is so hard when you don't realize that you have control over your life sometimes, and you're limiting yourself. And it's just like, I don't know, it's so funny just thinking about it. But yeah, like, I feel like every day, like, it seems like people are making their own choices, but at times you're not really making your own choices. Like, you're doing that because that's what you're supposed to do. And it's like, but B, what do you really want to do? I wish I can like know how to edit and insert a gif of Noah from The Notebook where he's like, what do you want? And she's like, it's not that easy. And he's like, no, what is it that you want? And really it is like, what is it that you want? And then do it. Because guess what, B? It's your life. And who cares, At the end of the day, you're gonna die alone. And as long as you're happy, do it, As long as you're not harming others or yourself, we all deserve to be here. I don't want, any negative thoughts, but yeah. So after I did that, I was like, oof, this side is really purple, but we're gonna live with it. Or maybe I could wipe it off. No, it's not really coming off. After doing that, I was like, whoa, I feel so much better, all that good stuff, and kind of terrified, but in a sense of like terrified, but also like, ooh, like, let's see what else we can do, in a way, like, not maliciously, or it sounds evil, but it's not. It's kind of like not the adrenaline rush either, because there was no adrenaline rush, but it's more so like, I don't know, when you just discover something more about yourself and you're just like, well, B, if I can do this, then what else can I beep and do, So it's very nice to just feel a little bit more free, like you just broke from a chain, in a way. So there's that. I didn't do my eyebrows. My eyebrows, they're crazy. Anyway, so I decided not to do that. I have not told anyone about it except for my youngest sister and my one older sister. And I feel like everyone else is starting to get the hint that, like, I'm not doing what I said I was gonna do. But, like, people change their mind, And I was going to plan on being like, hey guys, I've decided that I don't want to do it. But I don't know why, but I have been so scared to, like, I don't know how I feel about this eyebrow. I have been kind of nervous to tell everyone about that decision that I made, And it's not like, I don't want to say it's not like it's permanent, like, oh, I'm gonna go back to it at some point when I need to, like, for the reality part of things. But I don't also want to jinx it into the universe that, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go back to that, because I don't know what's gonna happen in the future, and anything could happen. So I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go back to that, because then I'm already limiting myself. Like, I'm already putting that line there, and I don't want to put any line anywhere. Like, whatever happens, like, let it happen, you know? So I don't want to speak it into the universe that, like, oh yeah, don't worry about me though, I'll go back to that. Because then I'm just going back on my own word. And then I'm not, serving myself in a way. So that, like, I guess I'm in a way taking a break from all that frustration. But at the same time, like, I'm kind of just letting whatever happens, like, kind of just take me there in a way. Which leads me to, ever since that happened, I've been seeing so many synchronicities. Like, I have been seeing repeating numbers all the time. Like, I'm not constantly looking, but when I do look at the time, it is always 111, 222, 1111, 1212, 1010, and 555, or 444, and 333. Like, it's ridiculous. And at first I was like, okay, like, whatever. But then I was like, hold on a second, like, this is something here. And I have gotten to the point where I talk to myself, but, like, when I'm talking to myself, I'm also talking to the universe, but in a way where it's like, I don't know, I just feel like it's hard to explain, and I don't want to, like, talk about something that, like, how I feel, but what if it's not how it really is? And also, like, I don't know if any of you guys, like, would understand what I'm talking about, but I feel like the universe is all around. It's in the air, it's all around you. There's spirit guides and angels and ancestors, and the universe is also within you. So yeah, so when I talk to myself, I'm talking to the universe and everything around me. And I've come to realize that words are very powerful, and the things that you write are also power too. There was an interview that I watched a while ago, and it was Miley Cyrus, and she was talking about how she writes lyrics and stuff, and I think how she just writes in general. And I don't know if she was talking about journaling or writing lyrics, or maybe it was both, but she was saying how, like, she's always been writing since she was young, and someone told her that when you write, like, you can say words, but when you also write them, you're giving it more power. And for me, I think that's why I find it very interesting to see people talk and be interviewed and stuff like that, because everything that they're saying is, like, things that they truly believe in. Like, when you listen to people talk, like, they're not saying things just to, like, there's truth and meaning and belief behind what they're saying. Otherwise they wouldn't say those things. And I mean, unless they're lying, but I think we're all intuitive enough to know when someone is lying. So I say I'm more careful with, like, the words that I say and the thoughts that I think. And I've always been writing things down just to clear my headspace, but now I'm journaling more to, like, manifest and just being grateful, and just writing things down just to, like, record things like my dreams, because my dreams have been also getting more vivid too, which is really cool. And yeah, I feel like ever since doing that, I have been a lot. I know how last time I said I've been a lot more happier, but I feel like last time I said I'm a lot more happier, but actually it just gets better and better in a way. It's getting better and better, but I'm right now at this point, which is why I'm making this video. Right now I'm at this point where I'm like, okay, everything is great, but I think I'm having that like evil, like, I don't know what it is, reality part of me that's like saying like, oh, but you know, you gotta be real here. And I just, I hate it with all my soul when people are like, okay, but like, you know, your ego side, like, you still have to do this. And it's like, yes, I understand that. I understand that there is real issues and there's real things, but this is all material. And are these materials important to me? Not so much. And all that good stuff. But yeah, so that's like slowly creeping in the back of my mind, and now I'm kind of just like, please just let me like continue living in this good dream that I'm having right now. And I don't know, like, I hate it when this happens because I'm always like, oh, I feel great, everything's gonna be fine, and then all of a sudden I'm just like, but wait, something's gonna happen. And I'm really trying hard to like be like, no, like, don't think about that. Those good things will happen because anything can happen. So, you know, why does it have to be the bad things? So I'm trying to like, I don't know. I'm just trying to like, in my head I'm saying save myself. And yeah, I don't know how to put it in words. It's just so hard when I don't want to live in the fear of that, because I have always been living in the fear of that. So it just feels so good, and it just feels so nice, and I just want to savor in the state that I'm in for as long as I can, to just keep growing and learning more about myself and thriving in little ways and big ways. And yeah, but I don't want to have that feeling and that other part of me that's like, but you know, not everything can always be this way. Like, yes, we understand that, but if I can have any piece of goodness, then I just want to have that everywhere. And oh god, my chest hurts just like talking about this, because I just know that feeling, and it just kills me every time a little bit, because it's like, I don't know, you know, like, it's like you're stopping yourself from doing greater things and doing more things. And I don't know, like, I know there has to be a balance, but Jesus Christ, I was thinking about it this morning too, before I even decided to make this video. I just was thinking like, what was it? That there has to be a balance to things, but like, if there's good, then there's bad. But like, you know, there was this post that I saw, and it was like, if you're that person that's like, oh, this good thing happened to me, well, now this bad thing has to happen. Like, you're already, you know, setting that limit for yourself that, oh, if something good happens and something bad has to happen. Like, no, it doesn't. It doesn't have to be like that. Something good can happen, and it can just be that. So just leave it at that, and don't already like sabotage yourself, because why? You know, why are you doing that? And yeah, it's not like I have done anything wrong, so I don't know why I'm putting this bad energy on it already, you know? Like, I'm already like guilt tripping myself and like punishing myself because of that. And I don't want to punish myself, because what have I done wrong, you know? So a part of me is like, good things can happen just because as well. And I'm trying to just make it out of that. You know what I'm saying? This eyeliner, has no more ink in it. Oh my god, I almost drew on my eyelid. So yeah, I feel like that was a long rant, but I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from with that. Oh my god, I look like cat. Now if it matches, that would be great. So that has been the case of what has been going on in my mind. And yeah. But I think I'm just gonna continue with I know you see that. That's not a point. That looks like a boat. But you know what? Who cares? We're not going anywhere. This eye is always the smallest eye. I kinda fixed it. Don't look at that one. You didn't see anything. This is why my eyeballs are lopsided. This one is too up, and this one is too like. Please excuse my unevenness. Life's a little wonky. But it's a fun road. Yeah. I feel like I said everything that I have to say. This is also getting really to become a long get ready with me, and I didn't even do a lot. Like last time I did a lot. This time I didn't even do much, and here I am already going at 40 minutes. Why? I always do this. Yeah. So I don't know where everyone else is at with their lives, but I hope you guys are doing well. I am doing okay. I don't know. I just, you know how earlier I said like when something good happens, something bad has to happen. But for like I'm having those moments now because I think it's because I keep thinking about it too much, and I need to not think about it too much. Because when I think about it too much, then I think about the good things, the bad things. I have been thinking about like those things too, but at the same time, when I think it helps that I continue to see those synchronicities, because maybe it's showing me that because I took this leap of faith and risk, that there's more. Oh god, I put so much. That there's like more out there, you know? You can't really see anything. Oof, gosh, I keep putting too much blush. That there is more out there, and that is what. Ooh, I put too much. Okay, wipe it all off. And that is also, oh my gosh, the good thing that has been keeping me going on this journey, and not like turning back. Like I'm having my moments where I'm kind of like just like peripheral view, like side eyeing, like ooh, but not turning back completely. Like okay, I guess square one again. But more so like I am going forward, and there's fog in front of me, but I know I see that aura of light at the end of it. I just gotta keep following that. And although I can't see what it is specifically, I know I want to go there and not what was back there, because I know what is back there, and I keep going through what is back there instead of going through the unknown that I can't see, but I would like to see and know what is on that other side. So yeah, anyways, I have good feeling something great is coming, but I do not know what it is. And because of my skeptic self sometimes, and because I do need that reassurance and stability sometimes, it's just a habit of mine. I think that's why it's like creeping back up on me, but it is also, it's just the fact that I don't know, that little piece of like, but there is something that keeps me going forward, and that helps a lot because I don't know. So my brain is really like, okay, but my heart is like, just run, leap to it with open arms, and I'm just like, So yeah, anyways, I think that's it for my makeup today. I am almost at an hour long. I have to edit this. Oh my god, Jesus. We will find a way. I kind of like my makeup today. I didn't put any lipstick on, but I think that's okay. Yeah. Okay, I hope you guys are okay with me rambling on about these things and all that. Maybe it can relate to you guys in some way, or what the heck am I even talking about? This is just a video diary of me talking, and this is for future Karen to look back on and be like, girl, I know what you were thinking about. Yeah, anyways, there's a lot of things coming and a lot of projects that I'm slowly but surely working on, and yeah, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.